Hey, it's time to watch some baseball.
Okay.
And a runner on second. Hernandez is on the mound, and here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 98-mile-per-hour fastball.
Oh. Why? The Nintendo Wii U, the quote-unquote failure of Nintendo, the dark age of Nintendo, the virtual boy of the 21st century, and many other names I'm too lazy to come up with. Now, we can all kind of agree that the Wii U was pretty much a failure in a lot of ways as a video game console. I mean, just look at this E3 trailer.
Not again.
What do you mean again? Have you done this more than one time? How long have you had this thing? But then again, without the Nintendo Wii U, we would most likely not have the video game consoles like the Nintendo Switch of us here with us today. So, the question that no one really asked is, well, is the Nintendo Wii U actually still worth buying in 2020? Well, maybe. The thing is, the Nintendo Wii U is kind of like that strange/weird relative of the family. It's not that they're bad or anything, it's just that they're considered to be weird or just misunderstood by everyone else. Honestly, in my opinion, the main issue with the Nintendo Wii U is the fact that it tried too hard to be something that it's not. Because due to the massive success of the original Nintendo Wii, Nintendo had to find a way to create a new next-gen console that will hopefully live up to the original Wii and hopefully even surpass it. And what they made is, well, a 1080p version of the Wii with a controller with a screen built into it. Okay, but why? The thing is, it's not that the Wii U was particularly bad or anything, it's just that the original Wii was too good. When Nintendo first revealed the Wii U, a lot of people just thought it was just some add-on to the original Wii, but no, it was a completely whole new console that you had to pay $300 for a base model, and $350 for a quote-unquote deluxe model. And to most people, that just did not seem worth the money. Why would you pay $300 for something that's essentially the same thing, if not worse? To a lot of people, the Wii U just did not seem all that interesting enough to actually buy. It just did not have enough things to bring to the table to actually make it worth it. I mean, a controller with a screen built into it? I mean, sure, that's cool, but why? Another issue is that a lot of people thought, well, because of the Wii U's gamepad, it meant that the Wii U was now a portable console and you could take it literally anywhere you want. But people soon found out that's not the case because the Wii U can only cast to the gamepad up to about 25 feet, and of course people were not happy about it. Also, another reason why people just did not buy a Wii U is mainly because of the games. After Wii U's launch, it just did not have that many games that are actually all that compelling. I mean, sure, you got games like Skylanders Giants, Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two, and Zombie U. Oh, and I guess you got New Super Mario Bros. U in Nintendo Land, but whatever. Now, despite all the setbacks that the Wii U actually had, there were a decent amount of things that it actually did pretty well. I mean, the Wii U was the first Nintendo console to actually output games at 1080p, which, compared to today, that's really nothing all that special. But 8 years ago, that was something actually pretty darn impressive, especially for Nintendo. And even today, games looks pretty darn amazing on the Wii U. And the overall design of the Wii U is really not that bad. I guess the main reason why people just did not like the overall design is mainly because it just looked too much like the original Wii. And I mean, they're not wrong. I mean, really, the Wii U is just really an original Wii, except someone just gave it steroids, so, I don't know where I was going with this. But anyways, as much crap as everyone gave, including myself, the Wii U's gamepad is really not that bad. Now, despite the weird overall design and dumb thumbstick layout, the Wii U's gamepad actually did a lot of things that really no one would have ever thought of. Like giving the player a secondary screen in case if someone else was using the TV, you had the ability to play games directly on the gamepad. And if not, you can just use the Wii U's gamepad to kind of act like a 3DS bottom screen to display other things that I'm too lazy to list off, so here's a picture with a dog with a Game Boy thing. Oh, and I guess it also had the NFC reader for Amiibos, but yeah, those were definitely a thing. And while the Wii U's launch titles were pretty lackluster, later down the line we actually got some pretty amazing titles such as Super Mario 3D World, Splatoon, Wind Waker HD, Mario Maker 1, Pikmin 3, and Smash Bros. I guess, and the list goes on and on. And that's not even mentioning the Wii U's eShop that contains a whole crap ton of games from the original NES, SNES, N64, Game Boy Advance, original DS with Virtual Console, and hell, even some original Wii games. Honestly, the Nintendo eShop on the Wii U was actually something that players could actually, look forward to, that actually look for new games that they're probably going to actually play, unlike a certain other online store. Nintendo Switch. So overall, the Wii U was definitely not a great console, but it wasn't a console that was so horrible it should be overlooked. So, is the Wii U actually still worth it in 2020? Well, yeah, kind of. Honestly, really the only way I can actually recommend buying a Wii U in 2020 is if you already own a Nintendo Switch. Because right now on eBay, Wii U's are going from around $130 to $150. At that point, you might as well just save your money and just get a Switch Lite or just get a used Switch. Well, actually wait for Nintendo Switches to actually come back in stock, then actually buy one. But unless you already own a Nintendo Switch, or you can get the complete Wii U set with a console, gamepad, power cord, charger, and hell, even the motion bar for like less than $100, I just can't really recommend buying a Wii U in 2020. Or you could just, use a Wii U emulator, but whatever.